So what's going on, everyone? Today we're going to talk about Filecoin, provide an update as to whether or not this cryptocurrency is going to continue to go up, down, whatever the case may be. The great news is that we're able to predict where prices are going to go without being confused, so that we can be ahead of the market, ahead of the competition, so that we can have an edge and potentially profit from the move before they even think that price is going to get there. Welcome everyone to the channel. If y'all think that is very interesting, then make sure you guys hit that like, share, and subscribe for more of my videos and content. So now let's go ahead and break down this last price prediction we did in Filecoin. You can see we produced this prediction on August 18th, allow the market to trade. It was kind of trading within a range for a couple of weeks, and then boom, October the 10th is when the market in Filecoin completely fell down, all the way down to 32 cents. Did you pick up some Filecoin at 32 cents? If you did, congratulations, because immediately once that low was into the market for Filecoin, price ran all the way back up 445% to close. So almost immediately you were already up in profit massively. These are things that you would like to get at least one shot at in a lifetime. Be at the right time, right place to grab that 445% out. But if you didn't, needless to say, we got 20.05% out of that, which is very minuscule compared to what you got on October the 10th. If you was able to grab that out the market, so congratulations to you if you was able to do that. All right, so let's get rid of this buy pocket here first in Filecoin. And the crazy part is that we've already created a point here on the chart that would substantiate sellers, right? And you can see it right here. So why did the market in Filecoin begin the day out on October the 10th and we saw price trade as high as $2.60? Why? Why was that the high? You trying to tell me through all of this volume that happened on October the 10th that nobody was able to push price through that sell pocket? Exactly. Yes. That's exactly what I'm trying to tell you. The market gives us this information constantly, continually on multiple time frames. It just doesn't have to be on a daily chart. You can get this on the hourly time frame, the weekly time frame, the monthly time frame, and even on the minute time frame, even on a second time frame. All of this information is being construed all across the board, which is why we see this as very powerful and beneficial to us. And that's why we show you all this on this particular platform, is that you can also get access to this information. Everyone has access. If you got access to a charting software, that's all you need. You don't need to be paying some monthly subscription to some fancy algorithm, to some high powered charting technical indicator. Just use what you have before you. I always remind myself that people in the 1930s, in the 40s and the 50s, what did they have to use? But they were still making bread. They was making a whole lot of money in the stock market. But what were they using? So now, let's go ahead and talk about Filecoin real quick. We're going to draw a couple of more pockets for Filecoin. The first we're going to draw is this sell pocket right here. That should be obvious. Right around here is a position to where we suspect more selling to occur there than buying. Meaning more transactions will be selling than buying, because for every transaction there has to be one buyer and one seller. So what this means, these pockets could also mean that there's someone who has a big position to sell, or vice versa. There's someone down here with a big position to buy. So they're sitting here waiting for price to come here so that they can buy more of the cryptocurrency or sell up there on the currency for Filecoin. Okay, so look this on the 2. Again, we're just seeing the market trade sideways. So we may just cut this video short and say allow the market opportunity to, iron the wrinkles out, because it definitely looks like it is very indecisive or undecisive on which way price wants to go. Each side of the market is trying to fill one another out. Pause. Look at this on the 4. Here it is on the 5. Okay, so we're just going to go back to that hourly chart. Let's go to 11-hour time frame, and let's try to see if this market in Filecoin is gaining strength or weakness. So right now it is in a slight uptrend. It's very good to see that. However, this market barely almost hit our sell pocket right now, but it looks like this is a sell pocket right here in Filecoin. So let's run that, and let's look at this on the 5-hour chart. Yeah, that's definitely some weakness coming in there. So we're probably gonna run it all the way over here for you. Okay, that's where the seller is. Someone is up here in Filecoin trying to sell the mess out of this cryptocurrency right around $1.60. They started it here. Price ran down. They had another opportunity to sell again. Price fell down. They have a third opportunity. Price is still falling. So apparently these buyers don't want price at $1.60, $1.65, because if they did, price would have been able to successfully trade above that 165 area, but instead they got hit with sellers. Here's on the 1-hour chart. Yeah, we're completely seeing the market fall down before the day closes. So we're going to have to pay to these buyers down here to see if they're still available. That's a buy pocket. And here's another buy pocket right here. This is probably the biggest one right here, I would say, for Filecoin, for us to get a determination if this price is going to continue to go up. And the last one would be on the 1-hour chart right there. Okay, so right now, what would I think? What would I say? On the daily time frame and longer, the market definitely was weak. I mean, you can see that we have been trending down in the market in Filecoin, so that's not new. So who would you give the edge to right now? It would have to be Filecoin. I mean, it will have to be the sellers and not the buyers yet in Filecoin. Okay, so I think what we're going to do is wait until we have a little bit more information into the market in Filecoin. Right, like I told you earlier, we've just seen the market just trade within a range. Until one of these ranges break, then we'll be able to participate and ride into the market for Filecoin, because it definitely, the edge I will have to give will be to the sellers. I know many of you want to say that, well, we've been trading within a range for a couple of days now. It looked like the cryptocurrency wants to break out and up, but I'm kind of holding my breath on that one because of what we're seeing on the hourly chart, which again, you'll have to break this down on the hourly chart on your own chart and see if these buyers come in on one of these 3 pockets. Because then we can talk about Filecoin continuing to go higher in price if that occurs on one of these 3 pockets. But I won't be here online doing a YouTube video, doing a live, looking at as this tries to occur. So you have to do this on your own to see if those buyers are still there in the market. So I'm not going to waste any more of your time. I'm just going to put this on ice, put this back into the oven, let it cook a little bit more. And then hopefully as time goes forward, we'll have another opportunity to predict where prices are going to go. Let me know your thoughts. Make sure you maintain profit. And as always, trade different, because that is where your edge is. And just so you know, I give the edge right now to the sellers. Peace.